Hello everyone, thank you for tuning into my channel. It's your girl Jenell B Stewart, your friend in your head, and I just wanted to share with you all that it's been 6 years that I've been completely natural, and it's just been so much fun. I've grown so much. For those of you who were tuning into my channel back in 2010 when I first started it, my husband and I were just dating. We were engaged. We had no children. If you watch my old videos, we were like in a 1-bedroom apartment, and then we moved from there after we had had our son. We had another apartment, and people started tuning into me when I was doing my hair on my couch. And then I like went upstairs in my bedroom and I had videos in my bedroom. And then we had Elle, so you got to see me get married, have 1 kid, have 2 kids, and then I, moved into my home that I'm in now. So you got to see me grow in a lot of ways, and of course become a business owner. So this has been an amazing year. This has been an amazing journey, and to think it all started when I cut off my hair and decided to be natural.
So this was my big chop, and these pictures are from my first year natural. I was so excited about how my hair was growing, and I looked forward to my first year. So during my first year going into my second year is when I got pregnant with my son, and I got so much growth. You can see here that my growth was amazing. My hair is so long, and thanks to all those hormones. So as I led to my third year, I started coming up with some new concepts that I wanted to do for my YouTube channel, and you can see that I wasn't really big on doing protective styles in the past. So my entire third year, I wore only protective styles. These are some twists, and this is actually a weave. I continued wearing weaves all throughout the summer, and then at the very end of the summer, my hair was damaged. So here you can see it's blown out. That's how long my hair was, and this is how short I cut it because the damage was so much. I went and cut it even shorter, and I maintained it at this length for a few months. Here I am again getting it cut shorter, and I'm at this point pregnant with my daughter Elle. So I just went into extensions because I was going into the hospital, and you can see now the taper is growing out. So little by little, it's growing out, and each month that I had my hair in the taper, I just worked with it the way it was. So this is a twist out in the summer, and then I'm back into some more extensions, and then you can see here end of summer, the taper is really grown out. It's not really short in the back at all. So now technically, because I did do a big chop in 2013, this 4th year really is like, year number 1. So you can see that in a year, from going from a taper to just letting my hair grow out now, I really did get a lot of growth within that first year. And I know often people will say, you're 6 years natural, how come your hair is so short? But you can see here in my 5th year, this is year 2. And my growth for 2 years natural really isn't that bad. So all in all, my hair is growing back really healthy. I've really learned a lot on my journey as I focus on health this time around and just do what works for me. I know not everyone will have issues with wearing their hair in extensions, but for me, I did. So you can see now during my 5th year, I've not worn extensions at all. Not a single weave, twist, braid, or anything. In fact, I only put my hair up in mini twists as a protective style from now on.
felt motivated to talk about this because I think for a lot of people, they go natural for themselves. And you probably saw my video where I was talking about redefining beauty and that your natural hair journey is not just for you, but it's like, it's for everybody. It's setting a standard and redefining beauty standards in general. But a lot of people that I know, you know, after they went natural, started different business ventures. I know people who have started product lines, selling hair products, selling beauty items, women who have created different outlets for themselves. They started their own websites like my own, or became content creators like me on YouTube, and they started businesses from that. They work as talent like I do, or they work as expert speakers like I do. I know women who have written books and became authors talking about hair care or ingredients or something else. And I know women who have created businesses not necessarily in the natural hair space, but because of their status that they were able to rise to and elevate their platform, they were able to start businesses in other areas. So, you know, I've just seen a lot happen over the last 6 years that I've been natural, and it's just so exciting because, you know, I never imagined that making a decision to go natural would put me in this position. It literally was completely about vanity. I just wanted to see if I could grow my hair long, and then I did that, and then I broke it all off, and now I'm growing it back out again. And, you know, so if you're looking at my hair now, you know, this is probably about 2 years of hair growth, because when I was pregnant with Elle is when less than 2 years. When I was pregnant with Elle, I got my hair tapered because I had suffered really bad breakage. Basically, it's been a little less than 2 years, and you can see my growth in the last 2 years, even though I've been natural for 6. I think my hair is pretty long either way. So yeah, so my goal was length. That's where I was going with that. My goal was length, and then it switched to health, because I realized that focusing on length so much put me in a situation where I damaged it, you know, protective styling, trying to grow my hair. And then it just broke all off. So I'm here now, 6 years in, a businesswoman, and I've supported so many of you on your natural hair journeys. I've supported so many of you on becoming content creators on YouTube, or starting blogs, or being, you know, influencers in the social media space. And I'm always excited when I meet all of you. So I hope to be able to see some of you this year when I do get invited to places to speak. If you know of events that are coming up and you want me to be there, you should tell the organizer to make sure Jenell's in the building. But all in all, I want you to share with me, as I celebrate my 6th year natural hair anniversary. The official date is March 26th, so depending on when you see this video, it may be a little bit before or it may be a little bit after, but I want to get this video out, and I want you to share with me, what are some ways that your life has been impacted since you've gone natural? And I want you to think about, has any relationships been changed for you, or have you developed any relationships? My best friend, who is also the godmother to my children, I found her through the natural hair hashtag on Twitter. Dead serious. And no, I wasn't on Twitter asking people with natural hair if they wanted to be my best friend or wanted to be the godmother to my children. But it started from communicating with her on Twitter, and now, you know, 6 years later, we're besties, and she's the godmother to my children. And a lot of my family members have gone natural because of me. So maybe you've influenced relationships, or maybe relationships have changed, or maybe you created relationships from women who are in the natural hair space. Have you started any businesses, or are you thinking about starting a business based on the influences and the inspirations you've gotten in the natural hair space? Have you found a newfound love for something because of being natural? Are you more consciously aware of what you do, what you eat, what you buy? I'm vegan. I don't know if I would be vegan if I wasn't also natural, although I was vegetarian when I was relaxed and also natural. But I think the whole natural hair involvement and understanding about what I put in my body has made me more susceptible to following a vegan lifestyle. And I've been vegan for 3 months now. If you've not seen my Jenell B Stewart YouTube channel, you should check it out, where I share all my vegan information. But yeah, tell me any way, think about any way, work, life, relationship, fitness, any way you've been influenced in regards to something, you know, as it relates to natural hair, because of natural hair. I want to really start getting you women to think about how it's not just hair. That's like my mission. I have a motto. I probably never mentioned it before, but I have a motto, and my motto is educate, engage, and empower. And that's always been like a common thread through what I do. I live to educate. I have a master's in education. It was a part of me to educate. And then from there, I engage. I engage you all as I educate you about your natural hair. I engage you through my social mediums, and I empower you. And that's like a goal that I've always had in life. And, you know, I feel like in the last 3 years, or maybe 2, it's been more clear to me as I've been able to travel the world and kind of get outside of just events in New York. I'm able to see it a little bit more, how I am empowering people through meeting them and them sharing those stories with me. So I am so excited to be able to celebrate my 6-year natural hair anniversary and to be a part of a community that is absolutely so amazing. And I just thank you so much for supporting me and helping me grow this channel and growing my business in the way that you have. I really do wholeheartedly appreciate you, and I hope that you continue to support me throughout time and as I continue to grow. Don't forget to answer my questions in the comment section. I want to know. Take as much time as you need answering this question. If it takes you 5 minutes to write it out, write it. Please, please share with me. I need to read these things so that I can see and show and share that it is definitely more than just hair. That rhymed. I love you so much for watching. Bye.